Ooh, okay. I don't know if it's working. I haven't done this in a little bit, but I hope everything is okay. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect a whole lot of people to come on because it's kind of late. It's like 9:13 and this was just like a very sudden this is a very weird thing. I hope everyone can hear. And I'm just gonna let people know that I'm live and that you can come say hi. Because I don't really do this much. And let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna be like, come say hi. Come say hi. And then I'll add the, what is it? Then I'll add the live. Oop, I don't know if it's showing up on my phone yet. Girl, where you at? Where you at? I don't know if it's come, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Does it not say that I'm live right now? Or is it acting a little strange? Hold on. Is it acting strange? I don't know. See, this is why I don't do this much. Because I don't know. Hold on. Does am I streaming? Question mark. You know, gotta ask Alex because he's like IT. He knows what's up. I don't know what to do. I hope I'm not just talking to myself and then this is actually just not working. I promise I'd love to get better at this, but I have no idea. I hope that this is working properly and I hope that everyone can hear my voice. Oh, and the thumbnail is wrong too. Oh no. I didn't realize that the photo was not it. Oh no. Hold on. Maybe I can do this really quickly. Hold on. I'm gonna go on Canva and I'm going to fix the thumbnail because that is not what is happening. I'm not playing My Sims Kingdom. I need to fix that right away. Here, let me go on to my screenshots and I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna just oh no. I hope everyone can hear me. And let me just put it up here and then I'll put like my little person up. I don't know what to do. My little person. And let's do that. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be too crazy, but I would like to just do this here and yeah. Adrian, this is not Minecraft, sir. This will not be Minecraft. Uh-oh. Hold on. I need to edit the thumbnail because we are not playing My Sims Kingdom. That is not happening. Wait. Okay. Adrian, can you hear me okay? Is it working? I have no idea if it's working. But please let me know if everyone can hear me okay, because I have no idea. I think so. My OBS says that my mic is picking up, so maybe we can do that. I don't know if he left either, so we love that. But I guess I can kind of just like work into it. So basically what I'm doing right now is that I am making a castle and I don't really have like a set in stone idea of what I want to do, but I thought it'd be kind of fun if we can kind of do something where I'm just building on stream and we can just talk and enjoy ourselves. Again, I don't imagine a whole lot of people are going to be on, but I think this is going to be just like a nice cozy little stream. And I have a little castle that I'm starting and I would love to build it with you guys. Sorry, I'm just going to put on here now because the link is working and I'll just say like surprise stream, come say hi. And there we go. So basically where I want to start is just kind of giving tips and tricks about how I do my castles because I get a lot of questions and asking a lot of people asking on how I do it, and I kind of just wanted to start. I just started now, so I don't imagine it's gonna be like we're gonna get too much done today, but we'll see. But a lot of the things that I do when it comes to building is the bottom part. I usually like to use the dirty part because this is like on the ground. It's not going to be as like nice and cute or whatever. And then on the top here, there's just going to be more of like a dirtier spot because this is where like the water drips off when there's weather or anything like that. It's not that great. And then on the top here, I would imagine there would be a little bit more like withered stuff because of the weather or whatever the case may be. I just figured it'd be kind of something like that, but I really do enjoy making castles, so I thought today we would have fun. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do because I have no idea. Hi. How are you? I hope I'm gonna pronounce this right. Ebsmites? Welcome. I don't really stream that often, so I don't assume a lot of people would jump in, especially because it is a little bit later at night as well, but I hope you're doing well. I am deciding to build a castle here, and yeah, again, it does. Okay, I see you. I got you. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of come in and do something. I don't know. I don't really have an idea, but I think it would be fun. These are also really interesting to do. If you want, originally, if you try and put, these guys on, it won't work. So what I usually do to be able to do that instead is you actually, no. Don't listen to me. Usually you grab one of these platforms and then you bring it here, right? And then you can grab your like exterior trims your what are these things called? Freezers? I don't know. these guys, and then you put them, where is it? You put them, wait, what? Why isn't it working? Now you're making me a liar. Now you're making me look bad. What is happening? Hello? Girl, why are you making me look like I'm a liar? What is happening here? Oh no. Usually it works. I don't know why it's not working. Is it because this is already on top of it? I think that might be the case. I think that might be the case indeed. So I think I'm going to try that again and bring it down. And I'm going to add this little guy here and then try it again and see if it works, because this is not nice. I don't know why it's not working. No. Am I going crazy? Oh, it's this one. Duh. Oh my God. It's that one. If you put that on, if you put the little foundation, then it works. So that is what you need to do. And you can just kind of add that in, and it's just like a little trick kind of, which is really, really cool. And so I'm gonna think here for a second. I don't know what I want fully. I think I want like an outside piece. I work really weird when it comes to castles themselves. Like, girl, I have no idea what I'm doing. Usually I just kind of start placing a bunch of things everywhere, and I think that's just like what you need to do if you don't have an idea, and it helps a lot. But I think my number one thing when I start is just putting a bunch of towers everywhere. It's just putting it everywhere. Hi Rose, how are you? I hope I said that right. Or Rose. I hope I hope I said that correctly. Hello, or good evening or good morning, wherever you guys are. I am just doing a little castle, even though I don't think it's gonna be little, and this isn't usually what I do, but this is what I used to do. And if the OGs back in the day, if y'all are watching, then you'll know that I like to build a lot. And since it's been a while and I haven't built in a hot minute, I thought it'd be kind of fun to just kind of do a, like a little build today. I'm good, thank you. I'm just kind of doing like a chill stream today, like I feel like my voice has been sounding weird these past couple days, and I don't know if it's from me just like losing it or whatever the case may be, but I was like sitting here building and I just thought to myself and I said, maybe I could stream this. I don't know if anyone ever wants to watch these, But I was wanting to get into streaming recently, and I tried to make it like a thing for myself to try because I am just not good at talking. For one reason, it's because obviously like my throat is really bad. Like I just can't talk for a long period of time, or I start to sound like the Grudge, which I don't want to do. I would like to stream a lot more. And as you can tell, like it's 9 o'clock at night and my voice is already to sound a little husky. So it's, you know, it's good. What time is it for you guys from where you are? Australia here, it's 11:24 a.m. Oh my God, no, it is 9:23 right now. My mom is actually in Australia right now. She's going on a trip and she loves it. And I wish I was with her because it looks amazing. I would love to go to Australia. I think it looks so cool. And I'm super jealous that you live there. That is really exciting. Canada here, we don't get like cool things. It's either sunny or cold. There's no in between. What am I doing here? Why is this? Is it working? Is it not working? I don't think I like this part. I think I'm gonna take that out. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I think I'm just gonna start off with kind of getting like a general idea because I'm trying to start too quickly and it's not working. I don't want to do that. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you also for coming on. I don't imagine a lot of people will be in here tonight. Uh, Usually I get probably a max of like 8 or 9. Funny enough, having, my channel, it's just I don't stream a lot, so I don't know. I'm PM right now, so it's 9 o'clock at night. So that's why I sound like I'm a little a little tired. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to just come on and do like a quick stream. I'm thinking maybe not too long, like maybe an hour or two, just to see kind of how fast I can my how fast I can build this and how fast my voice doesn't give out. But I like to start doing streams a lot more. And, but I feel like it's just because, like, when there's not a lot of people, it's kind of hard, because I'm kind of just talking to myself. And like obviously the questions here and there with the chat and things, but I think well, who was it, the streamer or something, I think it was Little Simsy, but she was like, oh yeah, like I started to stream when there was more of a following, and that's when it became easier because there was more people to talk with. And I can kind of see where she's coming from there, because like that makes a lot of sense. But I definitely don't want to like wait. I don't know. Like I just want to kind of start now because, since we're smaller, it's just kind of I can do whatever. And yeah, oh gosh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. Also, I hope that you can't hear Alex in the background because he is also playing. Uh, the guys have been very into Minecraft lately, and I can't lie, so am I. Milani Games, hi. I hope I said that right. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. But hi. I hope you're doing well. Oh my God. I love your videos, by the way. I don't use much cast. I don't use cast so much. Oh, thank you so much. You know what's funny? Uh, First off, that makes me really happy to hear. And second, I don't really I've been doing the cast thing for a while now, but that is not where I like started. The reason why I kept with it is because like it obviously was performing really well. But also it was just like it was something new and different, but I start to run out of ideas because like you can only do like so many recreate this and recreate that. So that's why recently I've been doing polls on my Instagram, but I want to start to do a little bit more. Like I want to start doing more just like random videos, but I'm afraid I don't know if a lot of people will see them. Oh God, guys, it's nighttime. I'm just confessing everything. But I don't know. It's true. I don't know if a lot of people would enjoy that unless I just like kept with it and then that becomes like a thing. But the algorithm is really strange. It's really weird. But I felt this year I wanted to try and maybe get out of my comfort zone. So that's what I'm starting with today. Obviously, it's 9 o'clock at night, so this was a very last minute decision, a very random decision. But I don't know. I'm excited to kind of see what happens to this channel this year. And I don't know. If you guys like have any ideas of wanting to see certain things or new challenges, I want to do more Not So Berry. I made a list too. Like I was like, man, I'm gonna have a list. I'm gonna do all these things, but I have been so bad. I've been so distracted. So I thought it was so funny, but I want to try a little bit more. And also, what I'm doing here as well is I'm kind of doing the same thing that I did here. I've never done this part before. I've never actually like moved things gradually up, but I want to try. I want to like try a little different, like do something that I don't usually do. I don't know. Does this look weird or does it look okay? My first live on your channel. Well, welcome. This is a really weird first live to be in because I'm not like doing anything cast, but I hope you're enjoying. This is a funny looking Chuck E. Cheese. You know what? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a very weird looking Chuck E. Cheese. You know what? This would be a cool Chuck E. Cheese if this was real. If this was a real Chuck E. Cheese, man, I don't think I've ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Chuck E. Cheese before. My parents never brought me to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. I think it was the mouse that like creeped me out. I think I'm kind of glad I didn't go because man, it's a little strange. I don't know. It freaked me out as a kid. But I'm not like afraid of like animatronics now. I don't know what it was. I was just kind of nervous. He kind of made me on edge, But yeah, so some of these guys I want to add these little stack things to. And others I'm going to just do like the random roof here and there. I don't really have like a set idea in my mind of like the thought behind it. Just because I just kind of do it all willy-nilly and just see what I like and see what I don't. But I think because on the outside, I only want to do a little, like I feel like maybe this is a little too much. I don't know, but I think the majority are going to look like this one. I like just putting these here because I did this for a snow castle I did. And it was a really cool castle, and I think it was on like the Sims magazine thing that they sent out to a lot of creators, and I was so honored. I think it was so cool, and I started this and I tried this out and I loved it so much, so I want to do that. And I've just kind of stuck with it ever since. But these little gaps here, I want to put like rocks and trees and stuff to kind of hide the fact that it's going a little higher every time, just to kind of like manipulate it just a tiny bit and see if that works. But I want to make this one a little bit bigger. Possibly. Do I want to do that the same? Yeah, actually, that might not be bad. I want to make that a little bit bigger. Oh, and then add this in. But I hope that you guys are doing well. That's crazy to be in Australia. I love Australia so much. I think it looks so cool. Question though, is the spider like season like a real thing, or is it it's just a random question, but is it what it is do they have their nests everywhere, or do you know if it's kind of in certain spots of Australia? I need some water. Hold on one sec. Because if you've never seen it, then that's nice. Then thank God. But also at the other like side of my brain, I'm like, does the spider season actually happen? Like, is there just a bunch of cobwebs everywhere and it's just really scary? Because I think that would be very interesting to live with. We don't get a lot of like spiders around here. I think there was one time I'm so sorry if someone's like deathly afraid of those, and I'm literally just casually talking about it like at 9 o'clock at night. But I don't know. I think I saw one time when I was walking my dog a really, really, really long time ago, and he was really interesting looking for sure. We get spiders everywhere, even in my backyard. Never heard of spider season over here. Oh, okay. Okay, well, at least that's good. At least there's not like a, a thing there happening with that. But yeah, I don't know. The spider season, I think there was just something on, I think it was Instagram. Gosh, I got, you know what? I gotta stop the who knows if Instagram's telling the truth, but it was like a thing where they showed where there was, I think there might be certain parts, but in a certain like season, I guess they just kind of lay their webs everywhere and it looks kind of crazy, like in a cool way and in a scary way, I guess. But having spiders everywhere, oh my God. I can't. I don't know. My sister is deathly afraid. I don't like it. I remember there was one time her and I were in the living room back at my mom's and she looked up. No, I looked up. I looked up. I looked over and I saw this spider just kind of chilling on the ceiling. And my sister was telling me a story. And so, you know, when you see something like that, you're just kind of preoccupied in thought, being like, oh no, like, what do I do? kind of thing. And I just didn't want to stop her mid sentence. So as she was talking, I just kind of kept looking up so that she could be like, what are you looking at? And I was doing it nonchalantly, kind of. And she like slowly looked up and she screamed and she saw like the spider on the ceiling and she was like, oh my God. She's like, kill it, kill it, kill it. And I hated doing it because it was on the roof. Like, how do you even kill something that's on the roof? Because when you hit it, it's gonna fall. Oh, it's so scary. I don't like it. But that is something that happened. So I can only imagine the animals that you might see there. I just think like, I think it looks cool personally, but you know, I'm cool to look at that like online. I don't need that happening at my house. You know, like I don't know. Do you, I don't know. I don't know what to ask. I feel like that'd be crazy. We get normal garden spiders. They are harmless. If you walk out at night and they shine a light in the grass, you'll see sparkling, and some of those are spider eyes like shining in the night. Oh yes, I've seen those when people like walk outside and they have yeah, like you said, like a flashlight and you can just kind of see them all poking out. Oh God, that's so scary. It's cool. It's definitely really cool because like you never know all the little friends that you have in the backyard until you shine a light. But yeah, I think it's cool to see the videos online. Not fun to experience, I think, in real life if I was there personally, just for myself, you know, for my sanity. But I don't know. I think it's really cool to see like people who have like really cool animals. Like my what is it? My cousin, she lives in Alberta, and I don't know, like she would send me photos and videos of like moose and deer and like wolves and stuff like that. I love wolves in the background of her, in the backyard, not in the background, in the backyard of her house. And oh my God, it looked so amazing and so beautiful. And I just would love that all the time. I think there's a spot in, I don't know, I think it's Quebec, where you can actually go and pet wolves and they just kind of like roam around and chill. And I would die. I would love that. I would probably cry. I remember one time my dad took me to like a wolf sanctuary, and it was, I can't remember where it was. It was very far away from our house. But we went over and we could see them. They were just like chilling and walking around, and there's like me on the corner like hyperventilating because I was so excited. And I was so sad because I was like, oh my God, can I pet them? And then obviously, duh, no, are you dumb? Like, I'm clearly that person in the forest that would see a bear and be like, oh, come here, and then freaking die. But I just think they're so pretty. And I don't know, my sister's boyfriend works in a zoo, and he says that there's wolves there, and I really want to go because I think it would be really cool to see. And I'm super jealous, but at the same time, I'm okay not working into a zoo because there's a lot that happened and I don't know. So I have mixed feelings, but I think it's really, really neat seeing a bunch of animals. Ooh, I would love to know your guys' favorite animal though. Please let me know if you're wanting to talk in the chat there, and let me know if you guys have any favorite animals or aquatic or anything like that. I think it's really cool to hear everyone's favorite things because I like to get to know everyone better. I think that's also another thing why I want to stream, is just kind of getting to know you know, like my audience a little bit more. And it kind of works a lot better because there's not a lot of people in chat. So I can kind of just talk to everyone and everyone gets, you know, like I can chat. Hi Pink Rose, how are you? Or Rose? I don't know. I said that with the other lovely human being before. But hi, how are you? We are doing something a little different today. I am building a castle. Also, another thing that I really like to do is if you're doing walls during like for castles and stuff like that, another really fun way to kind of spice it up is cutting out like a section if it's really long. And if you want to add little like cutouts and stuff like that, or maybe add like this, I kind of like that. I might add that in. But little cuts and things like that to add to the walls to make them not as plain is a really, really fun thing to add when you want to do a castle. And I think I might want to bring these up just a tad bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, thank you so much. That's really sweet. I hope that you are having a good morning or night or wherever you are. I know some people it's the morning. Right now for me it's 9:40 p.m. at night. So it's a little bit dark outside. But I thought just like last minute I'm gonna just do a stream. I don't know why. It was a very weird kind of moment where I'm just like, yep, this is what I'm gonna do right now. So, you know, I think it's also too because not recently, I guess in September, I moved out and with Alex, and before when I lived at my dad's, it was like if you breathed in a weird way, it would wake up my dad, which is so funny because he complains that he has like not the best hearing. But when it comes to nighttime, he's got like sonar hearing, which is the funniest thing to me. And I think obviously it makes sense. Like at nighttime, it's just really quiet, so you can hear a lot. But the problem is that there was a vent that was connected between my bedroom and their bedroom, like my parents. And anytime that even if I whispered a little bit, there would just be like, I would hear like a knock on my door. And my dad is like, when you hear like his voice, it's just kind of like really deep and really scary in a cool way. But like at nighttime, it's like the last thing you want to hear. And he would be like, Jamie, turn off your computer, go to bed. And it would be like 10 or 11 at night. I'm like, oh, I just want to build and all that. But like that was like when I was building a lot, and I just thought like I felt so bad. But it's so funny looking back because now I'm like 9 o'clock p.m. Yeah, I want to stream. Okay, cool. And then I stream. And I feel like I still need to kind of like whisper. But you know, Alex is over in the other room and he's playing, and now I can play, and it's just kind of like fun, and I don't know. So I definitely would like to stream more, especially because I also did like a whole brand new tier list for all the Pancake members on my channel, and I want to do more for them, and I really want to start doing more for it. So we did like a whole revamp. Now all the pancakes are really cool. I worked with SimScraper and we came up with some really fun ideas, and I think they look amazing. And if you want to see like close up of how they actually look, there is on my Instagram, on my stories, I think there is a section that's like dedicated to showing up close. Oh, I need the proper debug. Showing up close of kind of like what all the tiers look like. But hold on, what is it? Show, oh, I didn't do live edit objects. Live edit objects. Oh, I think I did that wrong. Show hidden objects. on, or is it bb dot show hidden objects? And then there's show is it bb dot show live? No, it's just show live, right? Girl, I haven't done this in a hot minute. It feels so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Girl, I'm so out of touch when it comes to doing this, which is crazy to me, because I knew, like, I still did it wrong. Oh no. Is it hold on. Is it bb? Okay, bb dot show hidden objects on show live edit objects. And then maybe is that it? There we go. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, dear goodness. Okay, can it work? Is it working? Yeah, okay, good. But yeah, like I was saying before, hold on, I'm trying to look for the, I did it right? I'm trying to look for, I need the rocks. There we go. I have like a thing that's dedicated to kind of showing what the tiers kind of look like. And I love them. So if you want to see the up close versions, they're really, really fun. I don't know. Do I want to do gray rock, or do I want to do, whoa, or do we want to do more like light kind of rock? I think the light rock would be kind of nice. But I feel like there's also a lot of gray rock that has a little bit more, I think, because this is such a cool tone kind of build. Okay, first off, the color of the roof, I don't usually keep one color. I like to kind of mix it up. I love doing the blue. The blue is a lot of fun. Another thing that I super suggest when it comes to building castles is choosing different colors for different towers. Right now, I think I just want to kind of get like a general idea. I love this blue. I think it's so bright and vibrant and beautiful. But there's also like this one too. I might do this one and maybe like maybe not the green. maybe do another one of these possibly, like kind of just go around. I don't know. Right now I'll keep it with the blue and see how that goes. But that's another thing that I would really love to share is a tip with that, because I love doing different colored roofs. Hi, how are you? Yvonne, I want to say, Yvonne. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I'm going to say that with every name that I say, unless it's just kind of straightforward, because I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry, but I hope you're doing well. Right now we are doing like we're doing a castle at the moment, and I would love to find the rocks that I need. I wonder if Get Famous is a good idea for someone who likes to use HSY or Get to Work. Oh, you know what? Get Famous is really fun. If you like Get to Work and you like to have a lot of jobs and like if you like the hands-on kind of play, I would totally recommend Get Famous. The world isn't fantastic, I will say that, and I think that might be widely known. I don't know. The world is not kind of the best. But I will say that the Famous actor and YouTube job is really, really fun. I usually play it a lot. So if you really like to, if you really like that kind of sense, I would definitely recommend if you like that hands-on, get to work kind of thing. Yeah, I hope that helped. The blue on the roofs looks really good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like the blue. I think it's a good idea. Hi, this is my first ever live. Oh my God, Clarice, Carolise, Carolise. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Hi, welcome in. I'm doing something a little different, and also. Going back to that question, I think it's really funny to ask that, because I have actually been working on a tier list that I'm going to be doing soon for every kit, expansion pack, stuff pack, everything. And y'all just going to get my, opinions on everything. So I think that's really funny that you asked that, because I'm definitely going to be doing a video about that soon. It might take me a bit, but it will come out eventually. Eventually it will or shall come out. But I want to do that because I get that question a lot about kind of what packs are good and what aren't and what I would recommend. Obviously, I think for everyone it's a little different just because, you know, different people like different kind of styles of play, and that makes sense. For me, I really like cottage living. I'm such a sucker for cottage living. I also really like Snowy Escape as well. Snowy Escape is really beautiful too. Super duper fun. I love that one. Also, another tip as well in here is placing these guys in the back. There is a trick where you can do where you can add these to the back and lift up, and I'll show you in a bit, lifting up certain buildings, and it makes the illusion that this entire this lot, this 64 by 64 is so much bigger than it actually is. This castle kind of reminds me of Mondstadt from Genshin Impact. That's funny you say that. I actually did do the village of Mondstadt from Genshin Impact a while ago. So if you like Genshin Impact that much, I did do a build if you had not already seen it. I did it a while ago. You might have to dig a little bit back on my channel, I think maybe like a year ago. But I did do Genshin Impact. I was actually with Alex and we were talking about how much Genshin Impact is so pretty and it's so nice, but also it is oh, and I was sorry, was it Alex? No, it was my friend, and we were talking about how it's so nice, but at the same time it's so easy to spend money in that game, so I've heard. It's just the pack that bears the most resemblance to those three, or at least that I'm aware of. Yeah, it's definitely is. It has a good balance between the two, but between the three, sorry. It's just, don't expect a whole lot from the world, but the playthrough and stuff like that is really, really fun. I have to go watch that video. Yeah, definitely. I would make my day. It's really fun. Usually a lot of fun times when it comes to my speed builds because I tell stories, so you'll hear a lot of lore, that's for sure. My mother didn't bless me with this easy pronouncing my name. Oh no. Liz is fine. Okay. The guide would be so helpful. Whenever the packs go on sale, always get stressed on which one to buy. Exactly. No, that's totally fair. My mom is also kind of like, I don't know what she was doing, but when she named me, because my name is Jamie, but it's spelt Jaymi instead of the normal Jamie. So, ooh, sucks to get a keychain anywhere, that's for sure. I had a friend on a trip and she noticed my name and she was like, oh, you probably can't get a keychain anywhere. I was like, yeah, no, I definitely can't. And she was so sweet. And this is when I was like, oh, I don't know how old I was, but she was so nice and she went out and she got me like a custom keychain with my name. The only problem was is that it was spelled wrong. I was like, oh, thanks. And I did not have the courage to say anything. I was like, oh my God, I love it so much. Thank you. So I felt really bad. I'm not the world oriented really, so I think I can live without the world not being as good like Copperdale or Brightchester. Yeah. Yeah. If you are totally into the get famous and you want to try like the acting skill, there's a lot to do with the acting skill. Just having all the fun items too is really, really fun. I do recommend. I like that one. I remember when it came out, I played it a lot. I played it so much. So yeah, if you're deciding on buying it, I totally recommend and use code #Simspiration. YT at checkout. I'm kidding. No, I'm totally joking. Oh, I never heard the name Jamie. Yeah, I think that so instead of the E, she was weird. So instead of the E, it's an I. So that was the same with me and my sister. Like her name is Brittany, but it's Brittani. So instead of like a Y, it's an I, and then my mom's name is Sherry with an I at the end instead of like an E. So it's just SHERRI. So there's like I guess there's a theme that she was kind of going for, you know what I'm saying? but I thought it was really funny. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I have to keep that name going, but I think it's a really fun a fun thing. Just not for when it comes to keychains. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for any of you guys who are new that are coming in, I'm sorry this isn't kind of like cast stuff, but I am trying to do more builds, I guess. And I need to stop saying It's just because it's been a while since I've been talking on stream, but I hope everyone is having a good morning slash night wherever you are. What is happening here? Wait, did I do that? Where did this one go? Did I move that by accident and I didn't even notice? Okay, I'm gonna plop that guy right back. Also another tip I would say when it comes to building is if it's really tall, I don't recommend the dirty one because it's just kind of a little weird. She said normal sounding names, but makes them fancy. Exactly. Very fancy. Jamie is the boy spelling and Jamie is the girl spelling. Exactly. You know, right? I don't know. But yeah, so my mom was always saying, yeah, she's like, I'm like the son she never had, you know? My mom decided to spell my name unique. Also, my name's Emily, but it's spelled like Emma. Oh, wow. I've had many people spell it wrong. Yeah, I could totally see that. Wow. At that point, it's just kind of, you gotta accept it. You know, going to Starbucks, I can't do anything, but they know my name now. Like they know my name is Jamie. I come in, they're like, "Oh, hi, Jamie. Good morning." And I'm like, "Oh gosh, I've been here way too much." But I'm like, "Oh, good morning." But I love the name of that spelling. That's really pretty, actually. I've never seen that name before. Like spelt, sorry, that name that way before. I have a bunch of friends named Emily. But I love that spelling. That's so cool. Yeah, it's just like your mom's got to be like all of our moms got to be extra. You know, she's got to be a little bit of spice to the name. My real name is Ebony and it sounds similar to Emily. It does. Ebony is also a really beautiful name. Like I think really cool names like are just so cool. When I was younger, I thought my name was so boring. I was just like, "Oh, my name's Jamie." Like, ugh. It's Jamie. I've learned to love it, you know? When I was younger, I wanted my name to be Jessica because there was this girl at my school and she was so cool and her name obviously was Jessica and I thought she was so neat and I was like, "Man, I want to be just like Jessica when I grow up. I want my name to be Jessica." And I don't know what it was. It was like a thing for like a week where I was just like, "Why isn't my name Jessica? I want my name to be Jessica." Like, I don't even know what got into me. It's just like, I was just being a little brat. Just, why isn't my name Jessica? Shake my head, girl. Like, looking back, I'm like, shake my head. It shouldn't be like that. My mom gave me that name and I blame her because my sister's name is Emma and we get mixed up all the time. I get that. I totally get that. I think it was in it was in elementary school. I had friends named Ashley, Alicia, and Alyssa. Yeah. And they would get mad at me if I messed it up. And I'm like, "Girl," they're like, how could you mess up our names?" And I said, "Because they're so similar." And they were like, "How is it similar?" And they got so mad at me. And I didn't mean to do it on purpose. It was just like a thing that happened. I felt so bad, but they were so mad at me. So I can understand the confusion. Oh gosh, I lost my spot here. Oh, Magnolia Promenade is definitely the worst world I have had on hand. Magnolia Promenade is the one that just has the four LUTs, right? That one was such, I think it's just like such an OG world, you know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's crazy. I How is everyone liking the brand new expansion pack? That's my question because I did a review on it, but I hadn't really asked other people like what their thoughts were. Hi, I just joined. So what are we building? A castle? We are building a castle. I haven't built a castle in a hot minute, and I thought it'd be really fun today to just kind of like build one. It's 9 o'clock at night. Worst timing for me to do this, But yeah, that's what we're doing today. I thought it'd be kind of fun to just kind of go back to my roots and just start doing some other builds, you know what I'm saying? In another world, Simspiration's name is Jessica. There we go. I love it. Guys, don't call me Jamie. Call me Jessica. Never, people who aren't in this stream would be so confused. They'd be like, what? What are you talking about? Never bought it because it reminded me of the worst of Get to Work. I respect your decision on that. Currently playing in Henford on Bagley, one of my favorites, playing along with you. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's what I want. That's what I enjoy. It's just like, I don't expect for right now, since we're so small, I don't expect to have crazy streams. And these ones are just cozy, like 14, 15 people. That's okay with me. Like, that's okay, girl. Like, I'm okay not having thousands of people in here yet. You know, I'm good with that. Like, it's just my voice, girl, I'd be out in 10 minutes. I'd be like, okay, I gotta go take like a take 5 or something. Really off topic, but have you ever done a musical play, considering doing one? I have always wanted to. I think it would be very fun. I have been really wanting to get into voice acting. I was talking to some guy in Toronto who ran a voice acting thing. And for a while, he was super nice, and he was just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna help you with this and all this stuff. And it was really cool. And I was younger, and I just like stopped hearing from him for a while. So I was like, oh no. So I haven't gotten back in since. But doing musical plays would be really, really fun. I like watching them. I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun though. Have you done a musical play before? And if so, do you have a favorite? I think it'd be kind of fun to do a musical play. I don't know how well I would succeed at it, but I think it'd be very fun to do. I think acting is really fun. When I was younger, I wanted to be a singer, obviously, as a lot of young girls do. And then what happened? And then I got into voice acting. I would love to do it. Oh, your voice would be perfect for voice acting. It's so sweet and calming. Oh, thank you. I would love to. I think it would be so much fun. I think on my like spare time when I was younger, I would sit and watch behind the scenes of films of people in like in their booths doing a movie, because I just thought it was so interesting. I'm also looking, oh, okay, there we go. I was like, where is it? I'm thinking about auditioning for a play in my hometown, but I'm a little nervous. What one? Please do tell the class. I think that is so exciting. I am such like an advocate for please just do whatever you dream of doing. I love seeing people succeed in their dreams. I think it's so fun. I know it sounds really corny, but it really makes my day. I want to visit Canada someday. I'm nearly 30 and I've never even left the current state I'm in, and never even the country. You know what? I think it would